Bill, thank you. Michigan once again nabbing the top spot when it comes to unemployment. New figures released today showing our state is #1 in the nation with its 15.3% unemployment rate for September. We're followed by Nevada, Rhode Island, California, and South Carolina. September unemployment rates rose in 23 states and fell in 19 as the economy struggled to create jobs in the early stages of recovery.
And with Michigan retaining the dubious distinction as the state with the highest unemployment in the nation for yet another month, and the fact that the economic downturn continues to drag on, the prospect of more and more people running out of unemployment benefits is very real. 24-Hour News 8 political reporter Rick Albin turns to Washington to find out if there could be an extension of those benefits on the way.
Estimates range that maybe as many as 1.5 million people could run out of their unemployment benefits between now and the end of the year. So we want to go to Washington, D.C., where Senator Debbie Stabenow is standing by. Senator, I know that there are at least some proposals in the Senate that would extend unemployment benefits, which could be very important to a state like Michigan. But I also know that there is some opposition to those. Where does that proposal stand right now?
Well, right now, we have legislation that I'm co-sponsoring that would extend unemployment benefits for families in Michigan by 20 weeks. This builds upon what we did earlier in the year. And as you said, this is absolutely critical to us. We are ready to vote on this, but currently this is being blocked, unfortunately, by the Republican leadership. They're basically doing a filibuster on this, and we're trying to figure out a way to work through that so that we can bring it up. We know if we can get it to the floor for a vote, we have the votes, but we're being blocked procedurally right now.
And that's where you come into the 61 votes. We don't have time to go through all of the procedural maneuvering. But some Republicans have said they'd be willing to go along with this if you use stimulus money. Your plan would use a different type of revenue. Is that true?
Well, we extend within the current system some revenues that would pay for this. And for us in Michigan, it's very important that we not take dollars that is coming into Michigan right now for jobs or job training and divert that to this purpose when we can fund extending unemployment in a different way. The stimulus plan to create jobs through construction or clean energy projects, or the ability for people to go back to school to be able to get the job training they need, that's also very important. So we need to do both.
And what a lot of people that are watching right now want to know is, how soon will this happen? I have emails, as I know you do, every day from people who say, my benefits will run out in 2 weeks or in 6 weeks. Is this something that is going to happen in or could happen in a timely enough manner to help some people who are about to run out of those unemployment benefits right now?
I hope that this is going to happen within the next week. This is a real continuing crisis for us in Michigan. If families are finding themselves in a situation where they can't pay the mortgage and keep a roof over the head of their family or put food on the table, and I'm hopeful. I mean, we have the votes. We are doing everything we can to be able to get this passed in the Senate, because this is not about partisanship. We have Republicans who've lost their jobs, Democrats who've lost their jobs. We ought to be coming together just to get this done for families.
Senator Stabenow, as always, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.